Elega Corporation web technology is powered by PythonAnywhere, a platform which allows you to run your Python code of any kind from anywhere. For more information, check out the affiliate link in the description. Hey everybody, Scott Lee from Elega Corporation here. I'm not on camera for this video because I wanted to show you something a little bit different. This is data collected by what we have nicknamed the Digibot. The Digibot is, well, the actual name for it is the Elega Discord agent, and it's basically the little robot, or the software robot that interacts with us for the purposes of our discussion videos that we do on the Digicast. But another thing that the Elega Discord agent does, or you could abbreviate that as EDA, or just call it the Digibot. I'll call it the Digibot for the sake of the video. Another thing that it does is it collects statistics, or it collects data, and it does this periodically through the YouTube API. It's pretty awesome. The whole thing is written in Python, and it runs basically off of the same places that elegacorp.com exists. And you can see as I scroll through the workbook here that we have lots and lots of data that's been collected over time. It basically runs every hour and just collects the subscriber counts of a few different YouTube channels. And in this case, this data is showing Elega Corporation, which it's a brand new channel. You guys are subscribed, so or many of you have, so thank you so much. If you haven't, you're watching this, you want to see more cool data stuff like this, definitely subscribe on this video to let me know. But we can see that Elega's up to 32. We have Indy Jacob's channel, which has been fluctuating over time. I can go all the way down here. Let me just jump straight down. I'm also tracking Nathaniel Bandy's channel, and so this is the the trio of us who talk on the Digicast, and we're always watching our channels to see how the channels grow. So this is basically kind of a little bit of behind the scenes for you as to one of the tools that we use, in addition to all of the built-in stuff that YouTube has. There's an analytics view that YouTube has, and of course you have websites like Social Blade and stuff like that that will tell you a lot of the same stuff. But this is really just the purpose of this, is to have it all right here, really simple. And we also get a kind of a feed of this posting to Discord periodically. So every hour on Discord, we get chat messages that let us know how the channels are doing, how the growth is. Once a day, we get 7-day running stats of what our growth for the previous 7-day period is in terms of a percentage and things like that. So it's a way for us to have a very, very quick snapshot throughout the day. I can jump over to Elega Corp here, and we can see, these are really small numbers, so the graph looks really blocky, right? But we can see we have positive growth with the channel, which is good. And part of this big flat line is because I haven't been posting enough videos, but I've been extremely busy, so I'm sorry about that. But here we are. We're showing you content. So anyway, so if we look at Indy Jacob's channel, this is really cool because we can see that Jacob has been working really hard on the channel. Overall, we have a nice positive growth happening again with his channel through a number of things that he and kind of the three of us have been working on and attempting. So we can see that it starts off with this big gradual decline. And but it's not that bad of a decline. I mean, we're talking about a loss of maybe 60 subscribers overall, and then we have these big, giant, nice spikes that happen whenever we feature the Digicast on Nathaniel's channel. And of course, so many thanks goes to Nathaniel Bandy for having the show there on his channel and providing support to Indy Jacob and myself, of course. But yeah, I mean, this is just great. So we have dips and we have this variation, but this is really great when we go and we look at Nathaniel's data. It's just this huge, powerful, unstoppable straight line that goes from the left to the right. It's just a perfect straight uphill climb that he's had, and of course over the span of since the middle of May or so to the time that I'm making this video here in early July, he has gained several thousand subscribers. So it's a very, very healthy growth here for Nathaniel's channel. But I just wanted to show this because this is an example of kind of some of the other stuff that Elega does behind the scenes. You know, of course I'm working on Age of Nomads, and I'm working on some of these side projects. I'm working on some educational content, which I'll be talking about here on the channel quite soon. Maybe if you're watching this later, I can include a card up at the top of the video so that you can go check that out. But you know, this is just a clear-cut example of what Elega is also all about, or in what I'm about as a developer. You know, I love digging into data. I love things that really give you valuable insights into how your operation is performing, whatever that operation is, whether it's a business or a nonprofit, or in our cases, you know, we have our YouTube channels, we have our media outreach. And yeah, you know, we don't do everything for subscribers, but what we do know is that we feel better about what we do when we're actually sharing it with people, when it's actually making a difference on lives. And one of the only ways we can do that is through growing subscribers, right? So this is really awesome because it lets us know in a very clear-cut, simple way throughout the day what's going on and how our audiences are reacting to what it is that we're doing. And anyway, I think this is just great. So there are many other things that we could do with this tech. Yeah, right now, once an hour, I'm just collecting subscriber counts. I'm just, you know, showing at this particular time we had this number of subscribers, but there are so many other things that we could add on here if we really wanted to, right? Like we could do breakdowns of across each hour, how is each video performing, or, you know, based on the time of day when we posted certain videos, how did that affect subscriber growth or subscriber loss and things like that. And this is just a great way of doing that. Something that you really, yeah, you have tools out there to help you do this stuff, but to get it all in a snapshot in a very specific way, the way that you want to display it, sometimes that takes writing some code, and sometimes that takes doing your own work to make sure that you can combine data together in some very, very specific ways to accomplish some very specific goals. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad that I could show you a little bit of behind the scenes stuff here with the Digibot. I've got to actually get back to work. Just to give you a super quick update, Age of Nomads is currently on hold as I complete Project EDU, which is the educational content that I've been working on through many, many hours of work, but I'm hoping to have that done soon. It's currently sitting at around 80% completion, and it should be done by about the start of the start of August. So I'm working on that. Then I will be getting back to Age of Nomads. I'm also working on what will likely be the next project after Project EDU. And there's a couple things on the horizon. So, but I can give an update video closer to when, you know, more progress is made. I did mention to a lot of you guys that I started on the Age of Nomads trailer, and, you know, that's still in the works. It's going to be a while before I finally finish the teaser trailer for Age of Nomads. That it will show off some of the game systems and a little bit about how it works and some in-game assets and things like that. But remember, always check up on ageofnomads.com if you want to find the latest news about what's happening with the game. Age of Nomads is a project that I imagine I'm going to be continuously working on for months and probably just years to come. This is basically my loved pet project, so to speak. And I don't foresee myself stopping work on it anytime soon. This thing is probably going to be somewhat functional by the end of 2017, but beyond that, there's just so many other things that I want to do with it, and it takes so long for a single person to get those things done, and I am the only developer on the project at this time, but it's just so exciting to actually be moving into having something that's close to a finished product that's playable and that can really provide the positive experience that I've had in my head for so many years. I mean, Age of Nomads is a project I thought of whenever I was in 7th grade. You know, the earliest version of that project, it was from pencil and paper notes that I had written down about something that I had dreamed up, and my teenage self kind of set that aside, and I grew up, and all of a sudden, as an adult, I said to myself, Oh man, it would be really great to go back and do that idea. So that's basically what Age of Nomads is, and hopefully you guys will go and check out the game and follow its progress here on its website. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I will talk to you very, very soon. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this one, talking about data and programming and Age of Nomads, of course, and many other things related to technology. I'll talk to you again soon.